Hello, Dragon Ball fans. In today's review, we are taking a look at the SHODO Dragon Ball Z. I believe this is from Season 2 of the series, mini action figures. Now, these are really cool. You may have seen them at Toys R Us or other places, but these are like a little smaller than 3 3/4 inch figures. And they're pretty well made. They're very well painted. And I already have a few, but I've been getting into minifigures for a while now. And this is like wave 4? Can't remember. I'll probably have it in the description or the video title, but whatever. Anyways, I got these from Ami. And instead of paying 15 bucks per figure, which is what you usually see these at the store for, I went ahead, paid 40 bucks or around 40 bucks and got a whole case, which means 6 figures altogether. 1, 2, 3 figures. That means going to get a couple of doubles. So, taking a look at the box, in this wave we have Saiyan Armor Vegeta, Goku, which I only can assume is Kaioken style, with King Kai's symbol on his back, and Nappa, which I really look forward to seeing. Here's the top of the box right there. They're all posing. You do get multiple little hands with these guys. There's Nappa with his fingers. And then here's Goku powering up. And there's Vegeta. So, pretending like the box is still filled with figures, let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at what's inside. Well, it's not too bad. It looks like we got two Gokus, only one Nappa, which sucks. And I actually got one, but not two, but 3 Saiyan Vegetas. I already opened one because, well, I just couldn't help myself. But I can show you the back of the packages. Now, each figure will have whatever figure is inside the packages mainly presented on the back. So here was Vegeta, and do we really have to do this? Yeah, I do. There would be Goku. I could grab Nappa. And there would be Nappa. So there you go. Now, but on the back of the package, here's a bunch of crazy squiggly lines, and then it says Vegeta. Shows the other figures in the lineup, and then a few poses. So really cool. These are very tiny. And just going ahead, and if I can reach it off, there it is. There is Vegeta. These figures are so well painted. I can't believe it. I'm in love with them. Now, the only downside is that some of the parts do fall off, and it's not a big deal. It's not all the parts, but it's like, you know, it takes some effort for the feet on the bottom to fall off, so that's not too bad, but it is a little bit annoying. And then the arm, one arm always seems to be a little bit more loose than the other, and there you go, there's that one arm. But for the most part, look at Vegeta. Sexy. Yeah, these are really cool figures. They have a lot of articulation as opposed to a lot of the other 3 3/4 inch figures I've seen in the past. And man, I can't get over this paint job. So I guess I can now open up the other figures and show you guys what's inside. Man, here they are, and Nappa looks like a damn beast. It's incredible. And yes, Goku does have the King Kai symbol on his back. Don't fall over, Goku. I'm putting you back as best I can. There you go. So here's a thing for you guys, and it may be a plus, it may be a negative, I don't know. But you do get pieces of gum with these figures as well as their hand accessories. So that is very cool. I always like getting candy, especially imported. Getting a ruler out, though. Let's do Vegeta. Yeah, he's just a little over, actually he's almost at 4 inches. So these guys are all a little, if not at 4 inches tall. So that's cool. Now, I guess this is a good time to go over articulation. They all basically have the same articulation, but we're gonna just go ahead and do one figure and leave it at that. In fact, let's do Nappa, because Nappa, I feel like, doesn't get enough attention. So, starting with the head, you get full 360 rotation, and you get a little bit of the head wiggle, or the neck wiggle at the neck. Looks like 2 points of articulation in the neck. Going to the shoulders, because, rest of the chest is pretty solid. Doesn't want to move. You can rotate the arms 360, but the armor does get in the way. And at the bicep, you can also swivel as well, but it does like to pop off really easily. So do be careful about that. You get a nice bend in the elbow, a little more than 90 degrees, and then you can rotate the hand full 360, and they do like to pop off a while. These are peg inserts, so be careful, guys. The armor for the skirt does like to move around. In fact, if you pull apart Nappa's torso, you can pull it or take it off, but I wouldn't recommend it. He looks very weird. Going to the legs, they are connected by a ball joint and can kick up about that far without the armor, or until the armor gets in the way, and then you get a nice little bend in the knee. And then going on to the ankles, everybody has the same joint, connected ball joint, and yeah, good rotation, good bend. Now, really cool thing is that these guys do have, yeah, they have some nice little sculpts. Oops, sorry. Can't see that. There it is. On the feet, they are a nice little pattern on there, just like the real, well, I guess like the real boots would, or on the anime. So that is really cool. His scouter, however, as well as Vegeta's, they do not pop off, so you can't take those off. And that's pretty much it. That is it. That is it for articulation on these guys. I guess we can now take a closer look and see what each one looks like. Before we move on, there is one other thing that I just forgot to mention. You do get torso articulation in the abdomen. I just couldn't show it off Nappa. I think I just forgot simply because he has that armor on around his tummy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. There is torso articulation. You know, so we already took a pretty good look at Vegeta, but let's just take one more. His hair is really nice, and you see his scouter is, oh, come on, focus. His scouter is that nice, vibrant, kind of reddish color to the lens. And so there's, yeah, it's really nice paint job. The armor is really kind of rubbery. It's not too hard, so that's cool. You can't tell if it's sculpted onto the chest or if it's part of the chest or what. But there's the back of him, and his hair is pretty cool. I think it's the same sculpt for the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So not much difference there. They do like to reuse parts. And yeah, let's go on to Goku. Goku, very upset, very mad. But yeah, again, they do like to reuse sculpts. So like, I think this is the same hair they used for the Super Saiyan God, Kaioken, Goku, whatever. There's the King Kai symbol. Very nice. I am a little upset that they don't have the red little lace over his boots, but whatever, that's fine. So not too bad there. And then moving back to Nappa, going to Nappa Valley, there it is. His scouter is a nice little blue color. He has a nice little expression. His head is very smooth for a bald man. And yeah, there's the back of him. God, this guy is huge. A little bit of a pointy head. But yeah, very huge. Let's take a look at their hand accessories. Now, starting with Goku, again, taking these hands off are really easy. They're just simple peg inserts. And like so, he only comes with one extra pair of hands. And they are basically the Kaioken hands. Or they can be the spirit bomb raising hands. But yeah, God, these are really nice figures. I can't get over that. So there's Goku. He's raising his arms, and we'll keep him in the back. Just keep those hands up, Goku. And then we're going on to Nappa. Nappa, I already put his hands on, but he comes with one extra hand. I'm sorry, he comes with one set of extra hands, and then an extra hand in general. So he comes with 3 interchangeable hands. That's really hard. I don't know what I did there. Anyways, let's move that out of the way. So there's his first set of hands right there. And he looks like, you know, this is him like powering up or something, or just posing or whatever. And then this is him, you know, his fighting pose. And then he gets another hand. Where is it? There you go. The shocker, or hey, sniff my fingers. That's the kind of posing you can do. Of course, we saw this in the anime where he lifts up his fingers and the whole ground gets destroyed. Let's move to Vegeta. Let's see, where's Vegeta's hands? Oh, Vegeta's hands, here we go. Sorry, I had him in a different area. Vegeta also gets 3 hands as well. And you can hear my chair squeaking, pulling these hands out. Okay, so let's see, he's got like a open hands right here, so he could be doing like the is it Gatling gun or something like that? Yeah. Probably get him on a, oops, there goes his foot. Yeah, I could probably get him on some sort of stand or display pace and have him posing. God damn it. Posing like that. Or, you know, like that. And he's got some, you know, blasters going on. And there we go. That's where you see some of the faults of these figures. And then taking out one hand. Let's go, come out. He now has this fighting stance hand. So right there. So not too bad. These are really cool figures. I love them. So let's go into final thoughts. Okay, so after looking at each figure, what is there left to say? I already told you I love these figures, and I already told you what the negatives were. So if you can look all past that and see how much the price point are for these really, really cool figures, it's an obvious win. Again, I got these off of Ami, and it was only around 45 bucks, and then another 10 bucks for shipping. So if you're buying a lot from the site or any site that carries these, do be sure to just throw them in with whatever order you're getting for that week or that month or whatever, because, you know, unless you buy these with other figures, the shipping will be a little bit more. So yeah, these are cool figures. I definitely recommend these. I think the next wave coming out is gonna have Goku's dad, Bardock. Yeah, Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock. And then we're gonna get Brawly, and then I think a Super Saiyan God Vegito. Yeah, and I mean, also you get some gum, so that's pretty cool. I think these are like Fruitylicious flavored. I don't know if that's even a brand, but they're not mint. They're like kind of fruit flavored gum. So really cool candy figure, cheap, really nice. I love that. So that's it. Take care, you guys. Thanks for watching. Later.